Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be watching Requiem of a Dream. I know that it was a popular one. I think it's about drugs. And that's all I really know about it. I don't know anybody who's going to be in it, so let's just get started.
We got a winner. I said we got a winner. We got a winner.
Oh, this is already making me uncomfortable. Does it have something to do with the TV? I don't know. For some reason, I think I remember something about TV when it comes to this movie.
Come on now, please smile.
I keep wanting to say that this is Jared Leto. Just in the face looked kind of like him.
Hey, baby. I don't care if the motherfucker growing hair, just as long as we get our bread.
Just give me a hand. All right.
I do love this guy in the Scary Movie. I was right. I thought I was going crazy. What the hell does she do? Like, does she get like pension or something like that to allow her to always end up buying back the TV and then just sit there and eat chocolates while watching TV?
Floaty's man said he got some real fine shit, man.
All right, man.
Here we go.
Hey, Ty. Let's do this right, man.
Is she gonna end up dying as a result of something he does? Also, this music, is this unique to this movie? Because I've heard this song before. I'm just wondering if this is where it's from originally. Probably wasn't paying attention, but what drugs has he taken? Is it like ecstasy?
Don't even think about sodas anymore. No sucking candy's very good, sir. None of that stuff.
Soda for me is my biggest weakness, I guess. I've tried going to diet soda.
How are you, Mrs. Goldfarb?
How am I? Enormous. That's why I'm here.
Oh, I've seen much worse.
Thank you.
How's your hearing and vision?
I have both.
You need to be committed. You need to be passionate. I am.
Okay, who the fuck is he? What movie is he from? I know he's not he's not Keaton. He plays. Does he play the like these love interest in Mrs. Doubtfire?
It's really great. I'm really happy for you, but what you said.
What is it with that haircut with Leto? God damn, that's an ugly haircut.
You making a croaker for speed, ain't you?
Harry, are you all right? I'm going to a doctor.
What does he give you, Ma? Does he give you pills?
Of course he gives me.
You sell drugs and then you're bothered that she takes drugs. You take drugs as well. I must say, it also is kind of brings up the whole, the pharmaceutical company, and how some of the drugs they do, it can be just as bad for you. It's just that it's legal.
The refrigerator.
Is something wrong?
Please.
Everything.
He subscribes to drugs, but won't fucking see the symptoms of overdrugging.
Some dumbass junkie.
Did what? Some dumbass junkie did what? You mean you fucked it up?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know, maybe because he's on drugs. What do you think is gonna happen with her on drugs? If anything, this kind of shows how addictive drugs can be. So, assuming they probably pretty much lobotomized her to the point she's, you know, mentally damaged.
I'm delighted to tell you that
Noticing they're all end up like in a fetal position. So that was Requiem with a Dream? I think that's what it's called. Requiem for a Dream. I always forget those middle words. But yeah, I mean, honestly, mostly sad. Kind of showing how drugs can ruin your life. You know, become so addicted that, well, obviously one ends up in this psych ward and they, you know, I'm not sure if this is just was an earlier, like, treatment, but they end up doing, like, I think it's like shock therapy, and she ends up, I'm assuming, become mentally damaged from it. And then one becomes essentially a sex slave. They use drugs to keep and use her, you know, body. The other guy, you know, he ends up losing an arm because he gets infected from the, using the you know, drugs. You know, ends up getting an infection, loses an arm, and of course, Wayne, I know he's one of the Wayne brothers. I remember that now. Can't remember which one. I don't remember his character's name, though. He ends up in prison because of it. Obviously, I'm assuming because he's black, and they automatically assumed that he was, you know, doing drugs until, I mean, it's not that far-fetched. Just recently, I can't remember the guy's name, but I saw an article about the guy from Mississippi who had marijuana, and he ends up getting a life sentence. It's depressing as shit. You know, it's, obviously I knew this was, I remember this was about drugs, but yeah, like I said, it reminded me of Drugstore Cowboy in that it kind of supposed to show us the effects of drugs and how dangerous they can be. And I like this one better, though. I mean, you know, the mom, obviously she started out it was kind of funny moments, but it's, you know, she eventually becomes addicted to these pills, which I'm assuming were, you know, these powerful drugs, and she ultimately ends up destroying her. And she's good, you know, the actress was good. But yeah, I mean, I would say the beginning was kind of boring, but then now we see the progression becomes more interesting in that we could actually see, you know, it was more like showing us, I don't know, it was just, we get to see something, I guess, happen. I think I liked it seeing, like, internally how this was affecting them. The difference between Drugstore Cowboy, I think, in this movie is that we see we see it from their perspective, and because of that, you know, what it's like to take drugs. I could be more sympathetic with them, and I find it more interesting to see it from their perspective as someone who doesn't know. Whereas Drugstore Cowboy, it wasn't like that. It kind of, you know, we had the guy who does the drugs, and he eventually, because he doesn't want to get caught, tries to go clean. But we don't really get the internal look at how it really affects him and his mind. And I think that's what was interesting to me in this movie. So yeah, so that was Requiem for a Dream. I finally checked that off my list. Yeah, that's all I have to say for today. So you guys have a nice night. Stay safe there. I'll talk to you later. Bye.